What's the opening line to my first song? If it's a good song, it's gonna talk to my people and other people. And then we're all winning here together. Holy crap. This is like a big show. Damn. We have so much to still learn here. But it's wild.
All right, Exclusive fam. Today I've got someone whose voice doesn't just sound good, it tells stories, moves souls, and reshapes the musical landscape. He's become one of South Africa's most versatile and compelling vocalists, a songwriter unafraid to blur genre lines and pour truth into every line. Let's get tucked into all the exclusive insight into this local legend. Apple Gule, welcome to the Exclusive.
What's happening, guys? How you guys doing?
Do you like my intro?
I love the intro. But you said legend. Now it makes me seem like I'm old. I don't know. Legend's a good and a bad thing, it seems.
I think it's great. And I think you've proved yourself enough and long enough to be a legend. So
I think so. But I'm still young, just everyone, if I...
Yeah, you are still young. Cool, let's get straight into it. One of the first questions I want to ask you is your music basically pulls from so many influences. From soulful pop to dance and now even country-flavored storytelling with Grizzly. Can you take us back to your earliest memories of music growing up?
Yo. I love that question because the earliest memories are always the ones where you never knew it was going to become a memory. You know what I mean? It's always something that happens to you.
Yeah.
When you think about it years later. So I remember my brother and I, when we were still living in Swaziland, we always had to do all the chores together, the kids. It's always the youngest what people do the chores together. And all my parents had was Beach Boy CDs and freaking Michael Jackson CDs and all these classics, Al Green and whatnot. So we used to I don't know how it worked, but it felt like when you had the music on, it was passing time quicker to do all these dishes for 18 people. It's oh gosh. So yeah, it was literally got to a point where we even memorized all the songs. So that was how I started learning how to sing without learning how to sing. You know what I mean? It was always just something that we just sang along and we enjoyed it. And the 2-hour session of freaking chores felt like 5 minutes at some point. So I think that's pretty much where it started. And then, I haven't looked back since. Yeah.
That's a beautiful memory.
Yeah, it's really
amazing. And I mean, I've listened to so much of your music and there's so much versatility in it. One of the things that I get frustrated with as an artist is trying to fit my sound in a box. So, I mean, one day I'm making future bass, the next I'm making house, the next I'm making hip hop. How do you balance your musical authenticity with exploring all these different styles?
I always thought about that and always thought that you had to be one-dimensional, so to speak. But then I always thought to myself, nah, if a good song is a good song, you're not going to release it just because it's not in the genre that you make. So I said to myself, nah, hell no, I'm going to just make music. But then I think where I had to be careful was always have the one thing that people can identify you with. So whether it's your songwriting or just maybe I'm lucky I'm a singer, so it's my voice. People know it's me. But also it's just how I sing, the cadences, the decisions I make when I put my voice onto whatever song it is. So people go, shit, that's an Apple Gule vocal.
That's so true. There's this little unique vibrato even that I've heard in your tracks.
Small things like that, you know what I mean? That's actually freaking, okay, you didn't jeepers. Yeah, but it'll be something like that. So the way I say certain words, only I do it. The way I, how would I say, even just freaking write certain lyrics, only I do it, at least that I know of in South Africa. So I can kind of put myself and put my stamp on that. And then also, as musicians, we should make music. So I hate it when they go but that's not really talking to your target. It's brother, if it's a good song, it's going to talk to my people and other people. And then we're all winning here together. So I think that's one thing I kind of had to just take myself out of in the beginning, especially when I started moving from the pop stuff to the dancey stuff with your Watsons and Kyle Kassims, whatever. I still had to then have my sound, but then also be bro, people are gonna come listen from that side. Some people might not like it, but if it's a good song, it's a good song.
Yeah.
So I think we shouldn't ever limit ourselves in that space, in that sense.
Do you do those cadences and stuff intentionally, or is it just something that ends up happening while you're in studio and you're oh, okay, yeah, that's actually very distinctive to me?
Honestly, it happens, but like naturally, which I'm super lucky about because, like, I try not to be too robotic and say it has to be on like when I sing that kind of lyric or whatever. I just sing. I just do Apple, and then luckily that's
I
distinctive
love
enough.
that. Well, it's working out. which is
Thank
great.
goodness.
In your downtime, like, what does a typical weekend look like for you?
You know how good I am at doing nothing, eh? Let me tell you, I'm really, I've got a PhD in like doing absolutely F all. So, but honestly though, it's like, if I was to say what I like doing, I'm gonna sound like such a hippie, but I really like going to like dams and like going on like nature walks. Before, my downtime would consist of like going out, which is not downtime at all.
Yeah.
So like since the sobriety situation, it's nice to now do that and actually like do it properly. You know what I mean? So
How
yeah.
crazy that would actually like require so much of your energy, whereas going into nature just provides you with so much energy.
Yeah, like I was like, dude, I'm doing this all like the reverse way around there. Like what the hell? So yeah, my downtime consists of a lot of just being in nature and then going there and doing nothing. You know what I mean? Like
That's
I
so
said, that
beautiful.
doing nothing is the main thing.
Yeah.
I love chilling. But like now I've got a new niece. So I really love spending time with that little thing.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, it's really cool chilling with like a small human.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
That's beautiful. So recently, you also opened up for Calum Scott, which is incredible. Congratulations on that. I think like so many people always wonder, you know, what goes through someone's mind as they're about to walk on stage. What do you think one of the things that went through your head as you were about to walk on stage that people probably wouldn't expect you were thinking of?
What's the opening line to my first song? Literally,
Don't pick up the lyrics.
I literally was like, these are my songs. And I was shitting myself. I was like, am I going to remember the song? And now, obviously, then eventually it's like a muscle memory. But then halfway through the show, it got to a point where it was like, a friend of mine, I remember in the week said, dude, remember to like savor the moment. And I remember it was like, I had 2 songs left. I was in the middle of my third last song. And I was like, oh my God, it's almost done.
That's crazy.
And then I was like, okay, cool. Remember just to enjoy these last 7.5 minutes of the
So
set.
it felt like it went just so
Oh,
quickly.
it went by so quickly. Like, it was insane. I understand why like people like the Foo Fighters and whatever can perform for like 4 hours.
Yeah.
Because when you're like there and the energy is like right in front of you, it's like,
Yeah.
it's just that high, literally. It's like
Agreed. Those
goes
4
by so
hours
quickly.
probably feel like an hour.
Yeah, it's a Dave Grohl. He's chilling there going mad. And it's like, what, it's done already? It's like, bro, we've been here since 6 a.m.
So for those who weren't there, what did the energy of the crowd feel like?
So, I won't lie to you. That's when I had to like kind of lock in because I was like, I'm just singing and performing and doing my thing. I wasn't like properly engaged other than like the first 3 rows. So then I had to like get to a point where I was like looked up, took out the in-ears and looked out and I was like, holy crap. This is like a big show, dude.
Yeah, there are a lot of people in front of me.
It's pretty big. It's Calum Scott's world tour. So the energy was mad. Like he's got a huge fan base. I mean, to have 3 headline shows, obviously here at SA is mad. So it's so cool being a part of that and seeing how the other artists in the world do it. Because that's like now it got me like motivation on 1,000 now to go and be like, that's what I have to do. But the energy was amazing. Like it's really cool to see that live music and live concerts are just as alive as they always have been. I think we always just forget that like people want to go to shows, and that was a nice thing for me because it had been a while since I had the full band together, and we like rocked out on that stage.
Amazing.
So people hearing someone like strum that guitar with passion, they feel that, and then
That's
you kind of like
incredible.
it edges you on. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So when you got off stage, were you like feeling super buzzed? And when you got back to your hotel room or home or whatever, were you feeling super buzzed? Or the next morning when you woke up, were you like, what now? Were you inspired? Or were you like, oh my gosh, it's over?
Yeah, literally everything you described there, that's what happened.
Yeah.
There were so many mixed emotions. It was, got off stage, the first person I saw was my booking agent, Misha. And I went like, what the? And like, we went mad a bit. Then I hugged the band. And then we just like casually walked past the buffet, picked up some like fruits, went to the dressing room. And it was like, oh, that's over now. Then it was like a little bit of like a, depression
down,
situation. We were like, no, hold on. Like, we're still here though. Let's like enjoy the moment, whatever. And then it was like, okay, cool, let's change and shower because, geez, those lights, bro. Let me tell you, you sweat for real. Like it was proper. So we had a little shower situation. And then we ate like fruits, and then it was like, now what? Like, what do we do?
Yeah.
And then we went to watch his show a bit. And then he came to us and was like, hey, bro, it was amazing. I was like, thanks for having us and everything. And then it was like, got back to the villa. And then we caught a flight like on Saturday morning at like 8, back in Joburg. And then I'm like sitting in Oa Tambo waiting for my Uber. I'm like, it's insane that like 8 hours ago, I was on the biggest stage I've ever been on. And then now I'm going to watch a football match with my nephews.
Yeah.
Which is amazing, don't get it twisted, but it's like, what the hell?
Like so humbling.
It's like so two different worlds, yeah.
But it is crazy because you kind of feel like it's the start of something new and you've now experienced that and now you want that. So you almost like go right back to the beginning of like it all beginning, you know?
Dude, are you inside my brain right now or something? 'Cause literally that's what I was feeling. Like we've been working on this new sound for a little bit of a while, call it the whole of last year. And we're like, okay, cool, what do we ultimately want to do with it? We can't say we're doing country music because that's not what we are doing. We're just doing Apple Gule, but almost like the old school stuff I used to do, but with a bit more just touch and more maturity. You know what I mean? This is a diet beard, mind you. I'm grey under here. So with a bit more maturity, a bit more experience. And we're like, it's going to take a while for it to catch. We're like, well, let's fucking put in the work. And then that was kind of like a nice validation to be like, okay, cool. People are seeing what we're doing. But now this is the harder part. Now you must like ride the momentum, ride the wave. How do we exploit it more? And I mean, if ever there was an opportunity to like exploit, it's definitely opening for Calum Scott. So off of the back of that, we got a lot of shows already, which is mad.
That's incredible.
But then it's like, okay, cool. I need to find like a new banging song for radio. So that's kind of cack.
Yeah.
But I've got it. This is what I do. So I think we're there. But I mean, it's like, you're right. The hunger, it just makes you go, oh, I thought I arrived. No, bro. You're still a young gun in the game in terms of what I want to achieve now. Because it just opens up like the professionalism and like just how everything went so smooth with their team. You're like, damn, we have so much to still learn, in terms of something like that. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. But now you've had a taste of it, so now you're ready for more.
I want the whole cake. Yeah.
That's amazing. So the press and in the media can kind of paint a specific picture of celebrities and those in the public eye. What's something people assume about you because of your music that isn't true at all?
I won't say it's just me, but I think it's a big thing for a lot of big artists. I'll say big artists because I'll say a lot of people think you're a dick. They'll think, oh, this guy must be a prick.
Yeah.
And what I've learned is that most of the artists who I look up to and people I've had the pleasure of meeting, the big guns, the big dudes, your coffees or, whoever it may be, probably are the nicest people.
Yeah.
And are the most accommodating people. And like, they will talk to, the janitor the same way they talk to a CEO of any company. And you go like, if that man is doing that, who the hell is, I won't say names, but who the hell can you think that you're going to play at some like kind of, B-list club and you're going to have this attitude? And I was just like, dude, just be a nice guy. It goes so far in the industry, or just not even the industry, just as a human being, I guess.
Yeah.
So I think that's one thing that people need to, I don't know,
calm down about,
and just like I think to be fair, because when you see someone on your screen the whole time, you obviously think you know them, but you just go, okay, that they are this, so they must be this kind of person.
Yeah.
Well, I think it's literally the opposite. Most of the time, the artists are super insecure and like
100%. But we're also expected to portray a confidence, especially in music videos and all of that. So I think a lot of the time that can actually be mistaken as arrogance.
No, you're right. It's 100. You hit the nail on the head there. I think like when it gets into work mode, it's like, okay, cool, you must work, but you do what you do there.
Yeah.
But then like everywhere else, like when I'm in freaking Vida Cafe, well, I'm not like a douchebag. Literally, someone came to me and was like, "Oh my god, can we have a photo?" I was like, "Sweet." I thought you were like a douchebag. And I was like, "What? You don't even know me. Why would you think that?" Yeah. Like literally, you have no basis to make that conclusion. Yeah. But I guess it comes with the territory, so you have to take it.
Well, It's good to know. You're a great guy. If anyone wants to take a photo with you, they can come and find
yes,
you.
please.
Apple, has there ever been a season where you doubted your path and you kind of wanted to walk away from the music and from it all? Or have there been many seasons where this is okay?
Which year? Which one? which time?
Which day?
No, honestly, that's it's such a crazy coincidence that you asked that question now. Next week, this time, it's going to be 6 months sober, which is mad. And I think from where it was before, because the industry can consume you if you're not like headstrong. And even if you are, you can just have these dips and dives and highs and lows. But I think, it's easy to always like lean towards substance when things aren't going so well. And I think asking that question is perfect for right now, because there was a stage where, I don't know, you're always fearful that it can stop at any moment, which it can. Don't get it twisted. Like, you could be hot for 4 years, but then you release 2 just like average songs. People are expecting you to release bangers all the time.
Yeah.
And then your flame kind of diminishes a bit.
Yeah.
You're not used to the reaction that people also give you. You're not getting as many bookings. You're not just feeling as confident as you used to.
Yeah.
And then you go down this little bit of a spiral. And then if you're not a strong-headed person, that spiral can turn into a little bit of a freaking bender into a freaking hazard.
Yeah.
That happened multiple times. First, like during COVID, I'm sure every artist, yourself included, was like, are we going to be okay?
Yeah.
Then it was like,
what am I good at? Like, what
exactly.
can I do now?
So what am I going to do? All these kind of things. And then it happens every now and then. You just like, because you always shift the goalposts. You always have that next goal. And I sometimes have to always, like my father told me, just always like take a step back and be like, bro, a year ago, this is exactly what you wanted. But now you're just not there yet, what you want. So always have that little bit of a thing where you can go like, okay, cool, I'm doing well. But if you don't do that, then you can kind of like think, oh, I'm not doing well in this game at all. But there's hundreds, thousands of people who would kill to be in the position that you're in. So just, I guess you owe to them and to yourself just to carry on pushing. And then that's how you find that focus again.
And I think the hardest part as well as artists is that we compare ourselves to those we see on social media in particular. So like you'll go see someone that you look up to and then you're like, oh, I should be there. Why am I not there yet? And then that's just so defeating.
That's a dangerous game to play with yourself. You can find yourself in that little loop of like, I should be there.
Yeah.
But that person spent 15 years to get to where they are. So are you putting in those 15 years type of thing? So social media can be misleading in terms of that. You have to kind of have your head on your shoulders and to make sure that you're doing what you can do and do it very well. You can't just jump and skip steps.
Yeah.
It happens to 1 in 5 million artists where they have like one humongous viral moment and then it goes to that level. But everyone who has legs in the game and skin in the, skin, they've done it the hard way, and you have to remember that.
100%, I agree. It's about building a legacy at the end of the day.
Exactly.
You've got to be a legend. Building a legacy.
Okay, I take it back, everyone.
Kept your graveyard.
I take it back. I'm a legend. I'll take it back. I want to become a legend. And yes, the next interview, I'll grow the grace out. Just letting you know.
Alrighty. So, was there ever a no that you received from someone in your career that secretly redirected you to something better?
Again, which one? Nah, listen, I guess that's just a part of any industry and just life. You're going to get so many no's before you get a yes. I was lucky that in my old school, when I was in high school, I won't say how long ago, I matriculated 2010, do the maths. But I was in football. I used to play for Tuck Sports Academy and actually my country, Eswatini. But like that kind of made you headstrong. It made me get certain principles and things in life that I still use to this day. So the no's, as much as they hurt, because you get rejected all the time, you don't get picked for sides, whatever, I kind of was ready for that. So when I started out in the industry, it was like, send a demo, no replies for like a month. And like a lot of people just send one and think that's the one because they think the song's out. It's like, no, bro, you're going to have to send that thing probably 8 times to the one person.
Yeah.
Then you do that across the board to so many people. So it happens so often. I mean, even as a successful artist, you still get no's.
Yeah.
That's just never going to stop. But I think if there's one mother effer There was probably when I thought I was like the hottest singer. I was in first year, I remember. I was a young gun, but I didn't know anything. And I sent my my demo to actually my current label. It was called the Electro Mode at the time. Now it's called Virgin. And I sent it to, may he rest in peace, Chris Galakis, my boss's late father. And he was like, what is this cack? This is terrible. I was like, what the heck?
Yeah.
So I was like, maybe I'm not as good as I think I am. But then I was like, no, I know I'm good. So then it just got me to write and just practice and do a lot better.
Yeah.
And just put in my 10,000 hours.
Yeah.
And I'm still not there yet. You have to just carry on working. You
100%.
I think you have to always make sure you get into a mode where you think like you can still always learn some more, because you can. Like people who think they know it, they'll have a great song, but then if that's your attitude, you're not going to last too long.
Yeah. And even in terms of like songwriting, Ed Sheeran talks about the fact that you got to like open the tap and let the shit come out.
Oh yeah, exactly.
And then it'll just flow with clear water.
Oh yeah, like
So-
if I'm in album mode, I'll write a lot of cack before I get to a song where I'm like, okay, I found my song.
We're getting there.
What I want to talk about for this album. Then you get that done for like 2 months, and then you don't write for a while. And what happens if you close the tab? It builds up all that gunk again, then you have to do it. So yeah, that's the only way to get through writer's block. You have to
100%.
just write. As cack as it is, you have to just write.
Agreed. Okay, so earlier we were also talking about legacy. What type of legacy are you trying to build? Is it about charts or cultural impact or emotional connection?
Emotional connection. I think I never knew that until about like 2021. But I remember Kyle, actually, Watson, he and I had a song called Solace which was like pretty hectic.
Love it.
Great song, thank you.
Great song.
But I mean, it was like, it's still to this day one of the biggest ones we've ever made.
Yeah.
And, you know, it's a dance song, but it's super deep. It's just like we found like the perfect, sweet spot with that one. Not on purpose, just like, these things just happen sometimes.
It happens.
But it's Carl, I remember he had sent me a picture on Instagram. He sent me a photo of someone's leg, and it had the lyrics of that song tattooed on his leg.
Damn.
And I was
so
like,
cool.
first of all, holy shit. But then it was like, I saw the message attached to it, and it was something very, very deep. And I was like, yo, that made me feel the way I felt after seeing that. I was like, yeah, like write good songs about like real things. You can still find a banger or two here, something like it's just like for the industry or whatever. But I think at your core, what people should know you for is writing something real, tell a story.
100%.
So I want people to have that connection with my music. It should be something that like they can listen to now when they're 18, and they can listen to it when they're 48, and it can take them back to that moment of how they felt when they heard the song for the first time.
That's beautiful. I love that. Yeah, and bring back that nostalgia.
Yeah, I think it's important. My favorite songs are all songs that can, like trigger a moment, or kind of like it just remind me of something that I really care about. Those are my favorite songs.
Yeah. My brother's crazy. He can literally go back to like 2011 and he'll remember where we were driving, what song we were listening
that's
to.
That's exactly what I love doing too.
How he was even feeling in that moment. And I'm like,
but isn't that like the best thing about music, that it can do that?
Yeah.
That you can go back and remember all that detail. And so like finally, I think if you can make a song like that, then holy shit, dude, you've hit the nail on the head.
yeah, winning.
Exactly.
Okay, so I can imagine that moment opening for Calum Scott was absolutely incredible. But if we strip the lights, the cameras, all of that away, who's Apple Gule to his call?
Yo, guys. Now that's a question. I think, I've had many different versions of myself. There's, as I've grown, there's always been that version, and I'm proud of that, because imagine just being the same person, throughout your whole life. So I think the version that I am right now, they're all great underneath here, but the Apple G, I think just wants to be a good son to his parents, wants to be a good uncle to his niece and nephew, a good brother to his bro, and a good friend to my closest people. I think that's all I want to do. The music is there as something I'm super lucky and blessed to do, but I think my motivation and why I do music is, I do love it, but I want to, again, going back to your previous question, just do it to create a memory for me, for people around me, and then tell a story. I think life's all about stories. Cultures tell stories to reminisce on things. So I want to tell stories.
So beautiful. Wow.
I know, it's
I
freaking
love that.
Sunday
That's so
morning.
deep.
What the hell's going on here? Freaking
So
hell.
deep. Yeah, I'm pulling out all the cheesy quotes, but also the one thing that I love is, and I always get them wrong when I say them for some reason.
Paraphrase, it's
I'm always
fine.
like, let me say this quote, but I get it wrong. But I do love the one where it says, people always forget what you say to them, but they never forget how you make them feel. So if you make them feel like
that's
you've been a
power.
good son, you've been a good brother, you've been a good uncle, like,
Yeah, it's those small, it's all about moments in life, right? And small things. The smaller things I've learned have the biggest meaning. So just make sure you put in effort on those small things. My mother calls it depositing. Like if you deposit into someone, that's like something you thought about and you wanted to do for them. So she loves freaking like planting stuff. So one time I just went to Pick and Pay and I bought her carrots. Like small little carrot seeds. But for her, it meant the world. And she was like, that's a deposit. And I was like, yeah, do that
that's
for people.
so beautiful.
Yeah.
I love that.
So I think
and
it's
especially
important
when we live in a world full of withdrawers.
Yeah, exactly. Jeez, like,
Yeah.
I mean, you even withdraw from yourself sometimes.
Yeah,
you know what I
true.
mean? With like social media, you're like, and then you feel like, why do I feel like that? It's like because you kind of compare yourself to cuck.
Yeah.
Everyone posts their great times on social media, not the real stuff. So just make sure you actually live in the present and live life. That's where you can't you can't do what I just described to you now, like over social media. No,
Yeah.
do it for real.
So true. What's one risk you haven't taken yet that scares you, but you probably need to?
So I have to actually have a phone call with my label and tell them what my next single is going to be. But it's wild. And I've been holding on to this song for like a year. And I just haven't released it because we're always like carrying recording other things. And they're like, maybe we should do that. And I was like, nah, fuck, it's time for this one. It just feels too right. So that's the phone call I need to do. So I need to, that's my biggest risk right now.
I love that.
Is my next song, yeah.
Go for it. Why not? That's amazing. That's awesome.
I hope when this comes out, I already had that phone call because then they'll be like, "Oh, was that for that?" And I'll be like, "Yeah." I knew it was gonna happen.
Like, Eden, it went well.
It's gonna happen.
Okay, and if you had to write a song about the version of yourself you're still becoming, what would it confess?
What did it confess? Eden, bro, what the hell is happening with this Sunday morning, man? This is a hectic question. It's actually the first time I've been asked anything like that. That's a very interesting question. It would be something along the lines of, don't take people for granted. Yeah. Appreciate every single person. And like when you're with them, be more present with them. Don't take them for granted because, once people are gone, they're pretty much gone. So that's kind of like code for something. But I think that's probably be along those lines. Learn to be with people, be present to them.
I love that. That's beautiful. Amazing. There's so much everyone can learn from me in this episode.
Dude, I don't even know.
It's so
You asked
deep.
the right questions, but I was like, what is going? I didn't know what to expect. So I think that's probably the best way to come into anything.
Awesome.
Just freaking go gung-ho. So
That's a good one.
Thanks for having me for
great
this. Because now I'm going to be
Amazing.
like, I'm going to watch it back and be like, yes, it's Apple, boy. What are you saying, my boy?
Taking notes.
Taking notes of
your
myself,
own.
100%.
I love it. Awesome. On that note, we're going to take a quick break to acknowledge our awesome sponsors of The Exclusive. Alrighty, we're going to play an epic game called Crack the Track, where Apple has to literally guess the track in 1 to 2 seconds. Sometimes it's just the a cappella or the drum beat. Sometimes it's just the instrumental.
Oh my word. I'm going to suck at this. I can tell you I'm going to. But it's fine. Huh?
I feel like, I got a little bit of a hint earlier. I feel like these are going to be quite easy. So
Oh, okay, fine.
But it's also
I'm trusting you.
This is the millennial edition, so from
okay.
our era. I feel like we're from the same era.
From her era.
Yeah.
I don't know what she's talking about, millennial edition.
Alrighty, here we go.
Okay, let's do it. I know the song. Thunderstruck.
Great.
Yeah, that's the one, right?
There we go.
Okay. Jeez.
Awesome.
I don't know the title, but I know it's It's not Beyonce. It's Beyonce-esque. It's Beyonce.
Okay, we're getting.
It's Destiny's Child.
Let's give it another one.
Can you keep up? I'm gonna lose my breath. That one, right?
Damn, yeah. That's literally just from the drum beat.
But what is that song with the title? It's Beyonce.
I think it's Lose My Breath. I also could be getting this wrong.
I know Beyonce is a part of the band.
Destiny's Child,
Lose My Breath.
Well done.
This is well, I'm cooking.
You're cooking.
Oh, you kidding? Still Dre, Dr. Dre, Snoop Dogg. Thank you for that.
You gotta no one will not be able to get that Scott Storch piano. It's
if I didn't get that right, please, you're allowed to come to my house and take away my musician card.
It's literally just 2 notes. Everyone's exactly. Still Dre.
There you go.
See, I told you. Some of them will be.
You're being nice to me today.
We're being nice. We're being nice.
Oh, James Brown.
The soulful man, of course.
James Brown.
The soulful
I feel good. Yeah, jeepers.
Yeah.
We had to. Whoa! Imagine I didn't get that. That was
crazy though. That just from a wow, you can literally know
what a cool thing. Sometimes music can do. You need those one moment things.
Yeah.
Yeah. Me, I should start doing that as well.
Yeah, we do.
Jennifer Lopez. Love don't cost a thing.
Damn, dude. That's insane.
Millennial edition, boy.
The music knowledge here is insane. I'm insanely impressed.
Shingy, One Call Away.
Try again. So close, but not close at all.
What? It has to be that song. Go again.
Let's try again.
Give me another 2 seconds.
Dung da dung, dung da dung, da 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 da.
Wait, hold on. Play it again.
It's just that guitar lick, the moment it starts, you're just oh yes, that soulful girl is coming on.
Christina Aguilera.
Think of our time, there was that pop R&B vibe.
Guys, I don't know this one. I'm accepting defeat.
Okay.
Who is it?
JoJo.
She had one song. Is that the song?
That was one song, and that was the biggest song.
Oh my gosh. Cancel me.
Alrighty, next one.
Justin Timberlake.
Which one?
Cry Me a River.
Very good.
Yeah, I was actually hitting a blank for a second there. I was like, what the hell?
Yo, guys, Apple Gule is cooking.
How many more do we have? I feel like I'm only getting warmed up here. I don't know the name of the song, but
let's play a
let's
little
get
bit
it
more.
on.
Let's play. Damn,
let's
dude.
get it on. Right?
That is insane.
But I don't know the name of the artist. Let's get it on. By
Marvin Gaye.
Marvin Gaye. Okay. Let's get
What
it
is
on.
are you for real? How?
I don't know. It's just one of those songs that happen you hear it.
Next time I'm making these a hell of a lot harder. Alrighty, next one.
Dilemma.
Yes.
Kelly Rowland Nelly.
It's just that.
Yeah. You made it just long enough. So sick.
Crazy.
So sick of love songs.
Someone is too good at this game.
You said millennial edition. This is what I was listening to my whole high school.
I feel like we should start a game show where you actually win money.
Yo, boy.
Okay, no, wait, we won't talk about this now. We'll talk about this
later. Just keep that IP to yourself. Yeah. Phil Collins.
No, dude.
Oh, but that's an iconic drum.
No, there's no way.
Even Cadbury made an advert for that. With that massive gorilla. I had to get
There's
that.
no way.
It's an act, yeah.
No
I can
way.
feel it. Okay, yeah.
But it is that legendary,
guitar full, yeah, drum full.
Alrighty, next one.
How many more? Ding, 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 ding. I don't know the name of the... Is it that chick who made the song with Chris Brown? No, What's her name?
Jordan.
Jordan Sparks.
No.
It's not her.
No, we close. We close though. Let's play it again.
I know the song. I just don't know what it's called.
Okay, I'll hum the melody.
Stick With You by... Oh, you kidding me.
They're a group.
Stick With You. It's a female group.
And it's not a dog, it's a...
Pussycat Dolls. Pussycat Dolls, Stick With You. Thank you for that hint.
You basically got it.
I'm not a dog. I was like, okay, we have to have catcher. Okay, cool. Surely not. Oh, Umbrella.
Yeah, there we go. It's impossible. Anyone that can just hear that like snare with that.
Yeah, but you can't just give me what you gave me just now. That was just like a drum. It was a scratch.
Yeah, Umbrella. Well done. That was amazing.
We're done.
One more.
It's also Rihanna.
Yeah, which one?
What's the name of the fucking song?
Think of the chorus. And I know that he knows
I got half a mark there. That's Rihanna. I don't know the name of the song, but I do know that.
It's
song.
Rihanna Unfaithful.
Unfaithful. Okay.
But that was amazing.
Half a mark for that one.
You did an incredible
I got
job.
one full one wrong and then two halves, so I'll take
That
that.
was really, really good. Good job.
Thank you. Thanks for appealing to the millennial in me. If you played anything from like 2020, I was gonna be cooked.
Yeah. Next time I'm gonna give you like 40.
Please.
You'll probably get all of them right.
Exactly. The older the better.
Thank you so much, Apple, for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
And thank you guys so much for joining us as well. Thanks everyone listening in at the bar. We've loved having you in the mix. Stay excellent and keep it sunny side up.
And on that farm he had an egg.